All right, folks, Governor Tim Walz has just wrapped up his first solo speech on the 2024 presidential campaign trail. Let's get right into it. The speech was about 21 minutes. It took place at the 46th International AFSCME Convention. They are a union, and their meeting took place in Los Angeles. He began his speech by reminding the attendees of Vice President Harris's beginnings as working at McDonald's as a student in college. He then moved on to talking about the things that she has done as vice president, including serving as the tie-breaking vote for the American Rescue Plan. He also underscored Kamala Harris's promise to sign the PRO Act as well as the Public Service Freedom to Negotiate Act upon her first day in office. The PRO Act has to deal with workers' rights to organize, and the Public Service Freedom to Negotiate Act has to deal with workers' rights to join a union as well as participate in collective bargaining. This obviously draws a stark contrast between what Elon Musk and Donald Trump were talking about in their space call on X yesterday evening, when they advocated for terminating workers who wanted to organize and or threatened to strike. From there, Governor Walz moved on to talking about his record and what he's been able to accomplish in his governorship. He talked about the fact that he has been able to provide free breakfast and lunch for students, obviously taking care of the needs of hunger there. He's also talked about what he did for workers in the state in expanding their rights and capacities as workers. And he stated that he would work with Kamala Harris as president to make sure that those same things are experienced nationwide. He also spoke to his military record, which has been a talking point of J.D. Vance on the right. He said that he's proud of his record, that he is proud to work in veteran affairs as well. And he said that he had, quote, one thing to say to J.D. Vance, and that is thank you for your service, because he believed that military members should not put down other military members. So he's trying to take the sting out of what it is J.D. Vance is trying to advance there. From there, he went on to talk about the seriousness and the implications of Project 2025 and the lives of workers and union members. He stated that Project 2025 seeks to eliminate collective bargaining, that they seek to eliminate unions, as well as no negotiations for those who work for the state, that Project 2025 seeks to eliminate overtime pay as well as minimum wage. And he also stated that Project 2025 seeks to eliminate Social Security as well as the Affordable Care Act. On this point regarding Project 2025, Tim Walz said that he is a football coach at heart and that no coach draws up a plan and does not use it. So he's obviously stating that the Heritage Foundation and Trump have drawn up Project 2025 and that they will use it. And to hammer his point home further, he said that J.D. Vance has never supported a pro-worker bill. So obviously he is trying to appeal to those workers who, to those voters who are moderates, independents, as well as undecided, to drive home the point that J.D. Vance and Donald Trump do not have their best interests at heart. He went on to also put some other important points out there, and obviously some policy matters that we should probably look forward to hearing. He said that education should not drive one deep into debt. He also talked about children should be safe at schools. Obviously, he is talking about weaponry safety laws here. And he also spoke to that teachers deserve a raise. So we will see what happens here. And he said his quote that I like to hear. He said that he knows that he is preaching to the choir, but he needs the choir to sing, that this election is going to be tight and that folks need to get out and to organize. And he reminded the attendees that hope is not a plan, that you need to organize, that organizing is the plan itself, that hope is something nice to have, but you have to put feet to your faith. And he ended by reminding the attendees that there's only 84 more days left and that it is time to get to work. So that is his first speech on the campaign trail. He came across as very matter of fact. I could definitely see how this would appeal to workers, to union members, and those in Midwestern states, as well as those who are independent, moderate, as well as undecided voters. So there's that. I think he did really well, and we'll see if there will be a debate between himself and J.D. Vance. But for now, keep it locked here. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.